Oops, I pooped.
When you take a chance, then you check your pants and you find out you got duped. If you've got a tale of bodily betrayal, well, it's your lucky day on Oops, I pooped.
So you just pooped right now, huh?
Yeah, I figured I would hold it for a couple of days in preparation and then just get it all out like right before for kind of vibes.
Get in the headspace of just taking dumps.
Exactly.
This morning, as it happens often, anytime that I have like a morning poop with my kids around, it's like it's the least fun. It's like we just have to get this out right now and
shotgun it so you can get back to the kids
and like do it as before somebody starts knocking on the door, or if I forget to lock, which I did this morning. My youngest son can now climb the steps, and then the way the door like pops when the knob's been pulled, like I should like
jump scare.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh man, this is so. And I was like, hey dude, and like you think that's gonna deter him, but it only like excites him more. Like, oh, he is in the room. Like, yeah. Right.
I picture him like drop kicking the door open, and then you finish your shit immediately out of fear.
Exactly. Yeah, dude. And it's like the amount of times I'll have to like wipe my own ass making eye contact with my kids to make sure that they're not like, yeah.
It's crazy how it doesn't disgust them at all.
No,
like
no.
shit on toilet paper. You'd think somebody'd be like, all right, you know what? Handle your business. We'll talk in a minute. But they're just like,
no, not at all.
Oh, look at you. I mean, the amount of times I've shit with somebody else in the room since I've had kids, like it's just, I just shit. It's a communal spot now. Yeah. They're just in there hanging out.
Yeah, I really
just the hangout room.
It is totally like they don't. It's like, dude, I know it smells. Like I'm trying to like doesn't bother you at all.
Doesn't bother them.
I've been like lifting Constantine up. I'll like put him on the little step stool that there is to use the sink because he's like fascinated with that. So I'm just like, I know if I put you here, you won't come. Because the worst is like if they come up to the toilet, they don't understand. Like, dude, at minimum, don't put your hands in and around here. But they don't get any of that. So they're like grabbing the toilet seat, grabbing your knees, grabbing. It's like, dude, just like come on, a little space, man.
Any like inkling of their skin touches the toilet at all, and I'm like, oh, we're washing our hands.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. It's
oh my god. Yeah.
How do they? My 3-year-old stinks like a man that has been at the bar all night, hit White Castle. Like it smells so terrible. I don't understand how a 3-year-old could smell like that. Like is that a healthy thing? I guess because his shits are super healthy.
Yeah, it's just expelling all toxins.
Yeah. He sits down and he's like, "Daddy, I gotta poop." I put him on the toilet. He's like, "Okay, I'm done." Like
super efficient
immediately. Yeah, the efficiency of the 3-year-old body is.
Maybe he waits till you go to sleep and just orders deli sandwiches and houses them all night.
And like rotten broccoli and eggs.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, whatever he's eating, it's
you'll gotta let it simmer in the sun a few hours.
It's disgusting, but good for him. He makes me proud.
The kid thing makes you think about all kinds of like. I actually think about how I wipe my ass now differently too, like or just like think about it. Like I never. It's just one of those things that you do, but now that you're doing it for someone else, like
at a different angle.
Yeah.
Are you a back to front or front to back? Do you guys wipe towards the balls or away from the balls?
I think I pull away from my balls. Yeah,
I gotta like
same
to figure it out.
Honestly, I will alternate now. You got because it hides in the folds, so you gotta like
oh god, the folds
go both directions once, just to be safe.
Every year that I develop some new folds to clean through. It's pretty gross. Yeah, let's jump into it, man. Tell us your story.
So I have a bonus one because this happened 2 days ago. Wasn't planning on this.
I love it.
Real quick.
That's
so
2 for 1.
We just got a puppy, and it's definitely good practice. We're also trying for kids, so we're like, all right, this is a nightmare, but it's got to be kid practice. Like that's what I'm telling myself. But you don't really plan as much as you did. So I'm like, I'm wearing socks running around our hardwood floors, and the dog grabbed our remote and took off with it. And I was like, no, Daisy. And I ran and like stopped, but my feet kept going. So I just landed straight ass down on the hardwood, and it was just like, and I'm like, yep. I'm like laying there holding the dog at 4 a.m. with just this Hershey squirt in my shorts. And I'm just like, cool.
Oh, it immediately happened. You just
it was like
your butt hit the floor.
It was like
it was like popping a pimple.
Physics. It was just like bounce, and it was in the shorts. And I'm like, cool. that's happening now. Just sitting in my stewing in my shit while I wait for this dog to get this remote. And anyway, so that was a nice little bonus.
Was there any inkling beforehand that you like had to poop, or are we just like we're at that point in life where it's like this stuff's just gonna happen, it has no association with actual
Well,
like,
the night before, I was like, you know what I haven't had in a while? A chorizo burrito. So I don't think there was an indication in the moment, but I had prepped for this mistake the night before. So
that'll do
that
it.
was
A chorizo burrito.
Yeah.
Was it super spicy?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
greasy. Just like, you know, that's what I need as I approach 40.
Yeah, you just spray WD-40 into your inside. Spicy, hot WD-40.
Oh my God. But okay, so that was the trailer. The real story.
The appetizer.
Yeah. So I had to. This involves my brother too. So this is a crazy one. I called him and got permission ahead of time because it doesn't put either of us in a good light. I think the year is like, I had to go back because this is the worst. This is the worst one that ever happened to me. I think it was 2004 or 3. I was either about to go into high school or just started freshman year of high school. To this day, we don't know the cause of it, whether it was something we ate, we went to the same place and got some sort of illness, demons in the house. Like, I just don't know. But it starts. I think it was either a school day or a weekend or like Friday, and we decided to take off because of what's about to happen. But I remember I wake up and let me go back. So we have bedrooms across the hall from each other when we stay with my parents growing up. So I'm in one door, and then you go down halfway down the hallway, the bathroom's there. You keep going, and it's my brother's room. So I wake up to just staring at the ceiling, and I hear down the hall, like, oh God, I'm not going to make it. And I could only describe, it sounds like a bucket of water hitting the floor.
The floor? Not the
Yeah. So it sounded like water hitting hardwood floor. And my immediate reaction, so I'm been awake for about 5 seconds now, is I start laughing. So I'm staring up at the ceiling, I laugh, and then I feel some sort of pressure being released in my bed. And I'm like, what is happening? I'm still waking up. And I pull the blankets and sheets off of me, and it looks like the fucking tar pits in LA or wherever they are. And I immediately start freaking out. It's like a cork was pulled out of my butt, and it just like destroyed the bed. I couldn't believe how much shit came out of me.
You guys both at the same exact time.
Yeah, it's almost like someone flipped the switch and shit came out of our bodies. So my instinct is to get up and sprint to the bathroom. So I get up, I just freaking out. I run to the bathroom. I must have pulled my underwear off, because as I get to the bathroom, I'm like Winnie the Pooh mode, where I just have a shirt and no bottom. And I just jump into the bathtub, turn on the faucet, and just start flinging water up onto me, because from waist down, it's just shit at this point. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Do I have like Ebola or some shit? And after I rinse off, and I open the door and I look out into the hallway, and I realize there's like a Morse code of like shit drops that fell off of me from here to the bathroom. So I'm like, well, I got to clean that up. As I'm doing it, I hear in the other room, my brother, we didn't have cell phones at the time. So he must have gotten our cordless phone, and he's just like, Mom, you got to come home.
So he calls mom, his first instinct.
Like, it's insane. So I'm scrubbing these little shit drops as I go to the bedroom, and have to wrap up the sheets. I think I throw them away at that point. It's just a nightmare. And I mean, there's no good ending to this story other than I remember going down the hall after I'm completely cleaned up and opening the door into my brother's room, and he's standing there buck naked, and he's like, I didn't make it. And he told me late, it looked like the ground of his bedroom was just like a thin layer of like liquid shit. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. He told me later that he woke up and was like, I got to go to the bathroom. He at least tried. I just let it go in the bed. He got up and was like, if I pull down my underwear, it'll be easier once I get to the bathroom. So he got 4 steps into his room, pulled down his underwear, and just shit in the corner of his room. And that's what that bucket of water sound was. It was just coming out of him.
I mean, he did what he was trying.
Yeah.
At least he made an attempt, which you made zero.
God, I got up, laughed at him clearly having a problem, and I paid for it by absolutely ruining my bed. But yeah, we talk about to this day and don't know what we did to get punished in that way. He was my younger brother, so he's 3 years younger than me. So I don't know what we did. My older brother was still there. He slept through the whole fucking thing.
So he wasn't. He was unaffected.
Unaffected. Didn't shit his bed.
So wait, did this bring you guys? Would you say? I mean, 2 half-naked dudes covered in their own feces. Did you guys become closer after that?
There was definitely a time before that moment and after that changed our relationship. But yeah, I think it bonded us. When I called him a couple weeks ago when Pasquale, you reached out to me and we were talking about a shit story. I'm like, I gotta tell the like dueling shits from, and I called him and I was like, hey, you remember that time you shit? He was like, yeah, I think about it all the time.
I think about it as just something that haunts him.
Yeah, it's just a part of our lives. So
that's such a body betrayal that it just comes out in that way without the ability to get up like only one door down to the bathroom. Like,
oh my God,
you're always capable of that at least.
Yeah, the most stories are like, I thought I had to fart and it was more, but this is just straight up.
Yeah, it was either an accident or a lot of my other shit stories are me in a car driving, knowing I have a time limit and it's running out. And then I'm like, I might just have to shit a little bit before I get to the house. But this one was the one and only time that it's like another person was in my body shitting for me and I had no control over it.
That's a great way to put it. In both of the stories you told us, it's your bowels had a mind of their own. Like, I don't know. That's true. That one that happened a couple of days ago. That one I blame on. It wasn't the dog's fault. It wasn't the dog's fault. So don't blame the dog.
Yeah, that fucking dog just pulled the shit out of me.
he pulled the shit. Yeah, it's almost like somebody has a button on in some other universe, and when they push it, you shit.
I bring up all the time, not all the time. That'd be fucked up. But every so often, I'll be like, "Mom, you gotta come home," which is such an iconic phrase now in our lore. Mom, you gotta come home. He's like, I'm not proud of that one.
Is he the baby brother?
Yeah, like he's the youngest. He's the youngest.
There it is. Mom, come take care of me. I know my youngest is just like, we're too tired. We'll just deal with whatever shit
exactly.
at us. You're too exhausted from the other two.
Oh man. So what do you do with your sheets in that situation? Are you like, they're done, right? You got to throw them away, or we try to watch it?
It's a little fuzzy at this point. I think I must have wrapped them up and threw them in the trash because there's no way I would have like carried them down to the laundry room and done. I don't think I was doing laundry by myself.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin your washing machine too. Will you throw shitty sheets? I mean, it's probably disgusting. You said you don't know what you didn't eat the same thing. Like, you really have no idea what the culprit is.
It was so long ago. I can't. I even asked him. He's like, well, I don't know. It just was such an insane thing. We must have eaten something. Like, that sounds like food poisoning disaster, right?
For sure.
So who knows? We used to, I mean, around that time, Neil, my brother's name's Neil, we would always stay up late playing video games the night before. We probably microwaved some sort of disgusting ass shit and like a Hot Pocket or something. I don't know. But
some bad pizza rolls, some 30-year-old
exactly.
Because I just dealt with a bunch of shitty underpants from my youngest and I was like, do I just throw these out? What do you like?
Right,
to throw them, because when I say shit, they were like what you just did. They were filled with shit. And I ended up trying to rinse as much as I can and then wash them, but they're still there's a huge brown stain in them.
Yeah, you're like, at this point, do I cut my losses? Or
because you don't want to be sleeping, you have a girl over or something and they're like and they're like, what's this massive brown stain on your how do you explain that one?
You gotta imagine the bed took a beating too under
that mattress.
Yeah, that mattress. I feel okay. Oh wait, it's come back to me. I do remember trying to like spray it and lay down paper towels and try to soak it up. My disgusting ass probably thought it was clean and just put sheets over it and had some ancient shit mattress for another year or two. I do remember when I got to college, I got a new mattress, but that was another 4 years. That can't be right. You know what? I probably had a secret shit mattress.
You still
for
sleep
years.
on that mattress, don't you, Ryan?
I brought it to every city I've moved to. Yeah,
You
it's
should
just
frame it
nostalgic.
on your wall.
Yeah,
No Lysol or anything. At least that's what I'll hit the mattress with some Lysol whenever I really change.
Oh, I'm sure at that stage I was like, Febreze is what you use to clear it. Yeah. You just spray with Febreze. It smells fine.
Yeah, I've seen a graphic. It pops those little bacteria bubbles just like
I
that.
saw the fucking commercial.
They wrap around all the nasty stuff and take over. I mean, that's like me. When I wake up, I haven't showered for 4 days. I'm just putting deodorant on over my stinky pit.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Layers and layers of nasty deodorant.
It looks like what's that cookie that's like red and white and flat? It's like a Italian cookie, like a dessert.
Oh, yeah, the rainbow cookies.
Yeah, it's like that on your armpits. Just each day is a new layer.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Disgusting. But not us with the tushy, right? With the bidet.
Oh man,
we are squeaky clean down there at least.
Some days I'll be like, that fart was particularly bad. I'm gonna go tushy that just in case.
Well, I've been there.
I mean, I have it. I might as well use it.
100%. I know that. I mean, I didn't go as many days without showering. Now that I have the tushy, because it used to be the whole reason why I shower is to clean my ass.
Yes, I think about that all the time.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
At least 2 days worth of shit on my ass, right? I have to get in the shower right now. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be scratching, and then you're going to be getting.
It's like a creme brulee layer on your ass.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of food analogies to the dirty asshole right now. I don't know how I feel, but like you're all my favorite foods: rainbow cookies.
Yeah, I'm not eating the rest of the day. I fucked myself.
Dude, Ryan, thank you for sharing.
Those of course. Yeah, it's therapeutic to get it out. I mean, it's a figuratively and literally. It's just it's such an awful story, and if I don't laugh about it, then
that's the
whole traumatizes
point.
You.
Right.
Like
that is the whole point of this podcast. Is it happens to the best of us. You have no control over it.
I agree. I got one last bonus story before we run out of Zoom. That you talked about turds rolling out of your pants. This was like we were real young. I feel bad because this is also my brother Neil, but whatever.
Throw him under us.
He gave me permission for one story. You give me permission for all of them. So I mean, he's probably kindergarten. I'm like first or second grade. We used to live in Texas and had this kind of little balcony area in the upstairs where like our living room was huge. So you could overlook on this tiny little hallway upstairs down below. So I was playing down there and my parents were there. We were in the living room. And then we saw Neil kind of like walking by in his diaper. He just started talking or something. And then he stopped by the kind of grabbing the railing, looked over at us for a few seconds, and then something dropped from up top down below. And my mom was like, can you go pick up that bouncy ball he just dropped? And then I walk over and I look at it and it's a perfect sphere poop turd. And I look at it, I'm like, it's poop. And that's that story. But it looked like a fucking Super Ball, one of those things from the quarter machines that like, and it just dropped. He just stopped, looked, and it fell a whole story down into the living room. So
he didn't throw it. It wasn't like a
just
monkey
rolled
at the
out of
zoo.
his shorts. Yeah, he was holding both hands onto the railing, so it had to have come from his torso.
Your brother has the asshole of like an oyster that he can.
It's just
wow, perfectly formed.
It could have been sold in jewelry stores if he gave it a little more time.
Well, yeah, if you ask him if he's still able to do that and definitely cover it in resin.
We might be onto something.
Yeah, it's a nice
Patreon episode. We get
that's some nice merch for the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the oyster perfect sphere turd. Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's 3. We got 3.
I know.
Thank you so much, Ryan. All right. Another exciting episode of Oops, I Pooped podcast. Thank you for checking us out. If you or someone you know has a story, we'd love to hear about it. You can email us at oopsipooppodcast@gmail.com, or you can call us. You could text it or leave a message. It's 720-805-7667. That's 720-805-POOP to make it a little easier for you to remember. Drop us a line. Tell us how you feel. Tell us, how your day's going, how your bowel movements are going. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.